is a lunar eclipse, and while a lot of people look to the sky with more modern astrological concepts for interpreting what's happening, I will keep it to a simple Greek Theurgic way of looking at these celestial events, looking at it as a theme from shadow to light. When taking these kinds of events into mind, the purpose isn't to make the eclipse give you something. It's to become more ordered and purified, receptive to higher thinking or the divine. And that distinction is extremely important, because ultimately the ancient practices in theurgy are not like what we see with modern religion. You're not bargaining with God. You're not saying, please do this for me. You're looking for transformation of yourself by performing your rite or your ritual or your prayer. Taking a moment to look upward at the sky, sitting quiet for a few minutes, slowing the breathing down, and just letting the noise of the day cease is practice enough. You can take a moment to realize what appears changes, and what changes passes. What passes teaches us not to cling. I sat and I let go of everything occupying my mind, my fears, my losses, even ambitions, relationships, disappointments, desire for certainty. I didn't fight them. I just recognized them. All of these things are changing things, things that will be subject to change. And I asked to let me not be governed by appearances, to help me distinguish what passes from what endures. I sat under the moon, turning my soul toward the good, and wanting to be more worthy of what I seek. I asked to be in order with the way things are, not as I think them to be, to bring my soul to order, to purify what is disordered within me, to strengthen what's noble, quiet what is fearful, give wisdom to my reason, courage to my spirit, moderation to my desires, to try to understand what it means to be more like divine, and wisdom, justice, courage, goodness, to recognize what I can't control, help govern faithfully what I can. Looking at the eclipse, you realize that even the light that's seen can be obscured without being destroyed. That something can become hidden without ceasing to exist. It's a period of darkness, but the darkness isn't necessarily annihilation. The moon isn't destroyed. Its illumination is temporarily obscured by another body's shadow. But eventually the light returns. You could turn your suffering into discipline rather than resentment, is what I thought to myself while sitting here watching the eclipse unfold. The shadow passes. The order remains. A more genuine, platonic, theurgic interpretation of this event is that the eclipse is not something happening for us. It's something happening within the ordered cosmos of which we are participants. You don't have to make it give you power. You don't have to look for an omen. You don't have to manipulate it to fit what's emotionally happening to you in your life. You just simply have to behold it, witness and contemplate it, and allow that contemplation to transform you. That's much closer to the spirit of ancient theurgy than modern ideas of an eclipse or ritual where you write intentions or manifest outcomes, charge crystals, or command cosmic forces. And there's something particularly beautiful about doing that on a night like tonight. At about midnight, when roughly 96% of the moon is immersed in shadow, you witness an ordinary physical phenomenon that would have been astonishing to ancient observers. So let the shadow remind you, things disappear, things change, things that seem lost may return. But your task is not to control this life or the cosmos. Your task is to bring your own soul into harmony with it.